Hello everyone, welcome back to the Hobby Haven. I said I had more common binders to showcase, so here we are. These are two of them. I have two more big D-ring binders. So I just haven't collected in the sense of this heavy that I used to do. That's what I mean by used to. But what I normally would actually do was cut a piece of the trading card pack, the one that I found the cutest or liked the most, and would add them ahead of time to the sets. So this one, I'll be honest, this was my favorite set ever, was the Cosmic Eclipse. I just loved the cards that came in it. And, well, now we know they're kind of hard to find, especially Sun and Moon. So yeah, so these were just the covers of some of them. Also, I did hear some, want to comment specifically to move these into not in these kind of binders, but into the binder that my black one was in. Well, my black binder with all the full art cards in, that the cards should be in those. But this is what I have right now, guys. I can't afford to be buying those kind of binders right now. But hence why I say I haven't been collecting recently, is the cost of things. But my husband did say if we're going to put in a ring binder, the D-ring binders are better. You just don't get them super full. So you don't have issues of the cards like bending with the rings. So we're just going to do a flip through. And oh, we will get to that binder. Don't worry. So these are just, I call them common cards. You might call them something else. I try to keep one copy of every card within a binder. So that's why I have 4 binders of Pokemon cards. So I'll try to go slow enough so I don't look like I'm just speeding through it. Like I just love, like this Blissey one is so cute. So from my last video, I showcased, oh, that's the back of them. I showcased the my full art cards. Since then, after watching that video back, I'm like, I need to organize this a bit better. I initially compiled them all into that binder based off of when I received them. But I've seen other people, how they showcase their binder and they try to keep, you know, like Charizard with Charizard and that kind of thing. So I'm thinking with that binder, it'll be easy enough to go through and to organize a little bit better. And then those extra cards, I did say last time my husband had a binder for me. I just have to do it. So this one is not super full. I think I started pulling from it a bit because I think I had, oh yeah, I had a friend that really wanted some different cards. And so I was letting her just pick, and I of course checked their value ahead of time, and they weren't, at the time, they weren't worth a lot. So, you know, a couple dollars, maybe a couple cents more like it. So she was just picking up some fun cards. So we got some of the kind of original looking. Then the steel ones. I love the steel ones, especially on camera. Oh my goodness, it looks so extra shiny. Perfect. Gosh, this binder is not as full. It is full. Look how thick it is. But in the sense of full sheets, it's not super full. So more of the dark ones. So please remind me, do we still have fairy cards in the packs now, or are they gone? I thought I had heard something that they were removed from the packs, like the fairy cards. So I'll be honest, the fairy cards are my favorite. I love the pink, you know, it's extra girly, but also I just love pink in general, girly or not. And but yeah, even the dragon type. Do we still have dragon type? I haven't bought in a while. I say I haven't bought in a while. I did buy some last. I think the last set I got was the one that came out last September. I discussed it in my last Pokemon video, I believe, where I talked about the one set that I got where I got like folders when you purchased the thing. Okay. I had YouTube playing a fire just a fire crackling, but of course an ad has to show up, and then it's, I don't want copyright on an ad. Oh, the Caterpies. That's so precious. That's so cute. This works better, I think, where I just stay panned back than trying to... Sorry for a glare. I'm having to film this in my living room because of lighting. Lighting purposes. So the next binder I have for today, I believe actually is... I think it's my sister's binder, but maybe not. Because some of the cards, I'm like, I don't remember those cards. So, might not be. It could be ones I'm thinking, I thought maybe it was my sister's binder because it has some different cards in the back, similar to my original binder, that High School Musical one I showed last time. But yeah. So we'll see. We'll see regardless, so. I love the Psychic as well. Oh, the Mew, so precious. See, yeah, like, okay. Tell me if this is still a good way to do it. Sorry, just had to stretch my back. So in my other binder, I really showcase the like cutout, as I showed, of the trading card pack, and I'll put that in the corner, and then I'll have the full set. Do you think that's still a good way to collect the cards, where you're collecting by set? Or am I better to, like this one has all Psychic, all Water together. Am I better to do this and then still keep like the Slowpokes together, the same Pokemon all together? Like, which is better? By ability, like Water, or by type, not ability. By type or by set? Please let me know in the comments. I am willing to do whichever. I have done both. As you can tell, this one is more just by type. So, and yeah, let me know if there's any other Pokemon type videos you would like to see. I am going to showcase my other two binders. I also will probably showcase my reorganization of my full art binder and showcase that one, because I have the full art binder, so now I'll have two of them. Charmander is my favorite Pokemon ever. I just love him. I've always loved Charmander, so as you can tell, he's kind of a prominent card. And then even the trainers, guys, I usually don't collect them, so that's why you don't see much there. But that's the end of that binder, so let's jump into the next one. Okay, why I'm thinking this is my sister's binder is because there's Disney Princess, just empty packs. There's also Doctor Who, but I liked Doctor Who a bit more than she did. So anyways, it doesn't matter whose binder it is. It's mine now. Like, it's at my house. She wants it back, she can have it back. That's not a problem with me. But love the page of Pikachu, the surfing and the flying and the Plusle and Minun. Minun? Oh God, I'm not good with that. Like, I don't know if this was anybody else, but growing up, I could never get a Raichu. But then now it's all I get is sometimes get more Raichus than Pikachus. I don't know if anyone else has had that before, or if there's any other Pokemon like Evolution. When you were first started collecting Pokemon, which was one that you always saw in your packs, and it was like, okay, this is getting repetitive, but then never received certain other ones. But then now, if you continue to collect, what's the one you get now that you're like, oh, okay, I would have loved that one when I was younger. Like, even for me, I never got Squirtle when I was younger. Never saw Squirtle. And then now, I think I have a couple Squirtles. This is not Squirtle, it's Sylveon, but I love Sylveon too. That one's Sylveon, right? Yes. I tend to look at their faces sometimes more, and I'm like, I know which one that is, but then the name escapes me. Like, growing up, always had Ponyta, never got Rapidash. You know, that kind of thing. So, just curious if anyone else has had that that moment. This Vulpix is precious, the rainbow style. Beautiful. Even back there had Flareon. I don't know if you saw that one. Sorry, we got to go back. Isn't that one beautiful? This one too, very precious. Yeah, this set's cute. Like the Tangela. Gosh, Grace, we're not good with words today, but I love the little spot colors. Yeah, this one's beautiful. This set is nice. See, and I don't know the names of the sets. I know there's the little symbols on the bottom, but that involves looking them up. So we're not going to do that. I'm not going to do that personally, unless there's one that I'm specifically like trying to find. Then I will look up like what set is what and that kind of thing. So, and Squirtle's cute. But do you remember the original Squirtle? Wasn't he like standing on a like little mountain or something? Or is that a different set? See, now I don't remember. But yeah, see, never got a Mewtwo growing up. And then now, this one, this is my sister's book. But she's got two. What the heck? Different ones. Isn't there something to do with Jinx? I saw something recently that when they were the characters first made, their color was a different color, but now it's purple. I don't know. Let me know if that's true, because I heard it and it's like, I don't know. I don't know if I ever saw them as a different color rather than purple. It's like the Mandela effect. It's like, did I? I can't remember now. But yeah. Yeah, I would love to do Pokemon unboxing. I do have one unboxing on my channel. But I think if I do it again, I'm going to film it differently. It was so hard with that down panning camera that I have just to zoom in or focus and things. So I'm going to film it a bit differently. And, but I feel like now there's probably so many unboxing videos that it's like, I don't know. But then I do enjoy an unboxing. So I'm open to both. But I do love showing collections. That's just so awesome. So I do have the Pokemon that I'm showcasing. Oh, look at that Lickitung. Isn't that beautiful? Even that one, Altaria. Isn't that one gorgeous? The shine. The shine. My husband has Flesh and Blood cards that are high value, ones that I would like him to showcase. That kind of thing. So I have Pokemon, but I do want to showcase his hobby as well. I do have a podcast of him talking about his hobby, so it'd be nice to showcase the actual cards that we discuss. Okay, so there's some different ones here. We have some, what is this? Oh, Hawkeye and, what's her name? Captain Marvel? Is that her name? And then these are from a My Little Pony show. And we have Jasmine. So yeah, very different. And then some more princess. So these must have been the princess pack that the cards are, the sleeve things are in the front. And then some Doctor Who ones. These are awesome. But these are so cool. And then I got some random magic. So please let me know if that's worth anything. I have no idea. I will have to show my husband that, but he used to play Magic. So, and there's quite a few, looks like, in there. So, and yeah. Oh, I think we tried to, okay. We tried to write down, I just looked there. Oh my. Yeah, we tried to write down like what was rare and everything else. You know, you try. When you don't have a computer, you try the best you can. So, anyways, that's the Pokemon cards binders I'm showcasing this video. Yeah, please let me know what you would like to see. We do have 2 more that are this size, so the big D ring. We do have 2 more of those. And then I will do, as I said, a organization one of my full art cards. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you very much for watching the Hobby Haven.